folks, Keith here from Commander Hoop Celtic. So my throwback player this week has to be James Forrest. He's a nominee for Player of the Season. He's having a great season. Between goals and assists, he has up to 40 between that tally there, which is phenomenal. So he's up there with big playmakers in the European leagues for the stats and statistics, which is really good. So I'm going to start it all off. He's from Prestwick. His brother plays for Ayr, so he started off at Ayr South Boys, and then he got the breakthrough to go to Celtic's Youth Academy back in 2002. So he went through the Youth Academy with the likes of Kieran Tierney, Callum Mack, Anthony Ralston. He didn't play with them, but he's went through that academy with them type of players. So 2009, he signed his professional contract with Celtic. And then he got his debut in 2010 against Motherwell, scoring his debut. Absolute nice cracking goal there on his debut. So he was highly rated. A lot of people were, even before McGeady left, were like, this James Forrest guy is going to be a great player for Celtic. He's going to be much better than McGeady. He has proved it, 100%. He's been more committed than Aidan McGeady. The goals have been phenomenal. Great. At the end of the day, this lad has played over 362 appearances for Celtic, 60 plus goals. I'm going to talk about goals, what he's done in a few minutes, but he has been really good. 7 league titles, 4 Scottish Cups, 4 Scottish League Cups, part of the Invincible team, part of the double treble team. So and then he's a part of this potentially treble team as well. So he has written himself in folklore. He signed a new deal during the season. He's buzzing to stay at the club. I think he's going to be a one-man player at this one-man club, I just think he's going to do it. I think the likes of English teams like Spurs were linked with him 4 years back. Liverpool were scouting, looking at him, but can't see him leaving. He has the package, he has the pace, he has the agility. Good cross now of him. He likes coming into the middle, and what his trademark is, he's outside the foot finish. That's just a phenomenal finish. I always think of his first goal with the outside of the foot, always sticks out to me. It was against Hibs. And he actually wore this jersey. Absolute cracking jersey. He wore the jersey that day against Hibs. I think it was a 2-2 draw. But I always remember that goal, one of the top goals there. But he's really proved that, like, not just scoring goals, assists as well. Being a vital player there on that right wing. There has been times where he struggled with injuries in the years before when he was under Ronnie Doyle. Kind of struggled with injuries. Lenny's last season he kind of struggled there, but he got himself together. Rodgers came in, a bit of competition against Paddy Roberts. He got himself fit and got himself established as the right winger for Celtic, the number 1 right winger. He hasn't changed his number since he came through the youth academy. He's still 49. Forrest 49. Very quiet lad. Doesn't have social media or anything like that. There's a couple of funny clips from him talking with Summer Harl a few years ago. That's quite funny, but he's quite. I always remember the moment. It was about 2 or 3 seasons ago, pre-season. You had a little mustache on him. It looked absolutely brilliant. It was like if he had that for November, it would have been absolutely classic. But he's a good player. Like, he's done it for Scotland as well. Like, in the last couple of games for Scotland, he's got a hat-trick for Scotland, as far as I remember. And they scored a couple of goals as well in the campaigns in the UEFA Nations and then the Euros as well, Euro qualifiers. But he's been good for Scotland, and I can't take that away from him there as well. But let's talk about goals. So I'm just gonna throw a couple of goals at you. I'm not gonna say time frames, what season it was. I'm just gonna throw a couple of goals that will spark out for you. So when you think of James Forrest, you think of that crucial night, Champions League playoff, Shakhtar Katagandi at home. James, he came up with the goods, came up with the winner to get us through. That's a fantastic moment. I'll always remember that. We had the pinstripe hoops on that day. Absolutely amazing game. Chris Common scored and Samra scored as well. Fair play. I'm also thinking of Moscow away. I was going to say Spartan Moscow. Who's Spartan Moscow? Spartak Moscow away. He was a part of that 3-2 victory. He scored. Him, Hooper and Samaras. So Jamesy boy scored in that game as well. Think of another good game he scored. St. Johnstone away. not this season, couple of seasons back, Black Magic jersey outside the foot, cracking goal as well. He has scored in the big occasions as well. Besides the Champions League, he scored in back-to-back League Cup finals. So he scored against Aberdeen 2016, and then he went to do it again in 2017 against Motherwell. So Jamesy boy's up there. The women are absolutely crazy about him. Like, the amount of people I know on the page like are absolutely obsessed with James Forrest. Like, there's a good James Forrest Instagram page that do good design, so have a look at that page as well. I'd recommend. But yeah, that goal against Hibs was unbelievable. He has scored a few times against Hibs. The League Cup back in 2011-12, he scored a double away to Hibs. I remember that. But it was like the Bumblebee jersey. Wasn't it that Bumblebee? It was the kind of the yellow and black one he scored that time. Obviously in the Scottish Cup quarter-finals this year, he scored an absolute pelter of a goal. Can't forget the goal he scored against Aberdeen last week. Absolute cracker of a goal. So I just find that these little slide little goals going into the bottom corners, they're kind of he's kind of going forward. He's starting to shoot from outside the box now, starting to really push himself. I find that he hasn't lost the pace, even though he's 27. Some players kind of lose the pace slowly, but he is doing quite well. So, as I said, I just hope he's here for the 10 in a row. I think he will. I think he doesn't want to go anywhere else. He's Celtic through and through. The likes of him, Tierney and McGregor are going to be massive assets to the club long term, which they already are at this moment of time. But Jamesy Forrest is up there as well. He got the Scottish Reuters Football Player of the Year back in 2012, and he got the Scottish Young Player of the Year in 2012. What I think it is, personally, the way he's improved this season. He scored 2 hat-tricks, scored against St Johnstone as well. A hat-trick, it was just unbelievable away. All guns in, like, you just all guns blazing. So the only thing is, I've never seen really much of James scoring what he said. Never much. It's just always the outside of the foot, slices it in, makes a show of keepers, makes a show of it. But I love to see him get the Player of the Year, 100%. I think he deserves it. I think obviously fitness levels have been a massive factor for him. Keeping his place, assists, goals, like 40 goals and assists in that tally, arguably enough, does it? And obviously we can't forget about the goals he scored against Rangers last year. 5-0 he scored an absolute cracker right in front of him, done it, not a bother him, scream going around like he's won the lotto. Brilliant. And then obviously this year he scored the winning goal against them a couple of weeks ago in the 2-1 victory in Parkhead. So yep. So tell me any more Jamesy Forrest moments. Have you ever met him? Have you seen, has he been an absolute gentleman towards your family, towards your kids, towards yourself? Obviously you have to remember he scored a crucial goals in the European campaigns, Rosenborg, and so there's so many goals. But like them ones, Spartak Moscow, Hibs a few times away, Shakhtar Karagandy, the League Cup finals, he scored against Ajax as well in the group stages as well. He scored a penalty as well. So Jamesy's up there. Jamesy up there would be one of the best wingers that has ever played for Celtic. And people laugh and say, huh? He has. Like, the goals, the games, the trophies. Give the guy an absolute clap on the back. Unsung hero, you know. So that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Just want to say thank you very much for the 30,000 subscribers, or followers, I mean. Jeez, I wish I got 30,000 subscribers on this. The lot will be hit. 30,000 followers on Instagram, 30,000 likes on Facebook, 3,000 followers on Twitter, and I think I've over 2,000 or 3,000 Snapchat names. Don't know, just don't bother with Snapchat, to be honest with you. But enjoy the weekend, enjoy the game. Any feedback, throw it at me. Hell, have a good one.